Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be going ahead and doing the Buffel with a crew of 1. It could carry up to 10 passengers as well. Its dimensions, it has a length of 5.1 meters. Its role is an MRAP, and the number built is not available. There's no known information on that. Armaments include one optional 7.62mm MG. Engine, you can see right here, I have a Mercedes-Benz 6-cylinder engine. Performance has a max speed of 96 kilometers per hour on road. Other than that, guys, that's it for this, and enjoy the tutorial. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Scared204 here, bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be going ahead and building the Buffel MRAP. Buffel, translated into English, means buffalo, so pretty much a buffalo. MRAP, or by its more proper term, we're going to be calling it Buffel. This vehicle, as I mentioned, is an MRAP, a mine-resistant ambush protected vehicle. It's used for infantry mobility, so basically transporting infantry around, and it's used by the South African Defense Force during the South African Border War. The Buffel was also used as an armored fighting vehicle and proved itself in this role. It was replaced by the Mamba from 1995 in South Africa, but it remains in use elsewhere, and all that stuff. So overall, it's a really interesting vehicle. It's kind of, I guess, derpy in a sense with the way it looks. It's just very unique, and it's the way it looks, and it's cool. I do like it. I do think it's a cool vehicle, and it's a vehicle I built a long time ago in a live stream, and it was one of the vehicles I went ahead and kind of redesigned and stuff like that, but there was never any tutorial done for it. So it's pretty cool, got a lot of detail on it, which I'm really happy about, and gonna go ahead and take a look at that now. So starting off with, on the front here, you got your headlights, of course, the front grille, all that stuff right in there. You got some detail work on the in the inside here to kind of show where the engine's located and all that stuff. Again, nothing super fancy with that, but just trying to show that we got something going on there. You got a lot of detail, of course, on the sides here. You can see the kind of like the steps up to get into the crew compartment, which is right here. You could actually have these doors come up a little bit higher if you want to. However, I kind of like it kind of positioned like this, but you can have doors kind of come up all the way up on the sides there, which is just basically taking this row we have right here and bringing it up another one to kind of work for that. And you can even take it up another one if you wanted to, but just kind of up to you guys on that. Lots of detail for the chassis of the vehicle. You got the shocks, the axles, basically the main part of the chassis right here. Lots of details and stuff like that. Try to get as close as I possibly could to the actual vehicle itself, and I think I did a pretty decent job at doing that. You also have the spare tire up on the front here. There's also a optional MG attached to the top up here. If you want to add it, you can easily add it. If not, it's again an optional attachment. But anyways, that's pretty much the Buffel MRAP. Very cool vehicle, and a South African one too, so that's always cool as well. Anyways, with that, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 1. Now for layer 1, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking another brick, stairs, and we're going to be going ahead and basically making our wheel here. So for this, we're going to go ahead and place down basically 2 upside down nether brick stairs back to back, just like this. And this is going to be our left front wheel, so it's going to be located kind of up here to the left front. So if you're building this in a certain area, you can kind of get an idea on how that's going to be placed in perspective. Once you have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the second upside down stair, place down 1, 2, and 3, stone brick top slabs across from it, followed by another nether brick upside down stair and another upside down one to basically make your axle here and your right front wheel, so you have your 2 front wheels and your axle in between them, just like that. We also want to take iron trap doors, and on the 2 sides here on either side, we're going to place down 2 iron trap doors like that, come off those 2 stone brick top slabs in the front there, just like that. Going ahead and going back, we're going to go ahead and place down a placeholder block coming off the center stone brick top slab, followed by 2 sandstone top slabs. We can then delete this placeholder block. After those 2 sandstone top slabs, we're going to go ahead and again grab placeholder blocks, place down 1 and 2 back, followed by a stone brick top slab, and we can delete those 2 magenta wool blocks again. And then once we have the stone brick top slab, we're just going to place down another slab on each side, followed by a nether brick upside down stair, just like we did in the front there, we're going to put another stair on the back of that stair to make the rear axle for the vehicle right back there. So you get something that looks just like this for layer 1. Very nice, very simple. One thing in addition that we want to add is grab ourselves some wooden trapdoors and go into the second sandstone top slab here. We're going to place down a wooden trapdoor like that on both sides. With that done though, that's going to do it for layer 1, and with that we can move on to layer 2. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 2. For layer 2, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by taking nether brick stairs. We're going to place down 2 stairs back to back on top of those 2 upside down stairs for pretty much all of our wheels all the way around. So we have our 4 wheels, which looks something just like that. With that done, we're then going to go and go to the front of these stairs. We're going to place down a sandstone top slab coming off of the 2 ones in the front here. We're then going to place down a second top slab coming in on both sides, followed by a quartz top slab there in the very center. With that done, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a sandstone slab. We're going to place down 1 after this quartz top slab like that. We will need to go ahead and grab ourselves some birchwood fence gates. We're going to place down a birchwood fence gate like this on top of those 2 iron trapdoors. We're going to open them up so that they're facing toward the rear of the vehicle like so. With that finished, going ahead and go into the center here, we're going to place down a sandstone slab coming off this one, followed by a cobblestone wall on either side like that for the shocks for the wheels. With that done, we're then going to place down a smooth sandstone block, followed by a wither skeleton skull on either side of that smooth sandstone block, followed by 1 and 2 sandstone top slabs back like so. We're then going to grab ourselves a cobblestone wall. We're going to place down 1 on top of those 2 wooden trapdoors like that on both sides. With that done, coming off those cobblestone walls, we're going to place down a birchwood fence gate opened up like this. Same thing again on this side over here. We then want to grab ourselves a sign. We're going to place down a sign coming off the face here of the wooden trapdoor. The wooden fence post. And we actually want to flip this around so it's facing out like that. My bad. So you want them facing out to the outside like that. So you should get something that looks like that. A little bit of a gap between the cobblestone wall and the fence gate, just like that. Anyways, continuing on, coming off this top slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 of these smooth sandstone full blocks coming back like so. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves cobblestone walls. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall like this on both sides of this third smooth sandstone block. We're also going to grab ourselves stone buttons and place down 2 stone buttons on those 2 smooth sandstone blocks, just like that. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves sandstone top slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 back, and then 1 and 2 back, like that on coming from those 2 cobblestone walls. And then we just want place down 1 sandstone top slab in the middle. With that done, we're then going to place down a birchwood fence gate coming off on both sides like that. We're not going to put anything out. We're not going to open them or close. We're not going to open them. We're going to keep them closed just like that for the back bumper here. Now with that finished, we will need to go ahead and go into our inventory. We're going to need to grab ourselves an item frame, which we can grab from here, and also a glass block, or actually my bad, red stained glass block is what we need. Just like this, we're going to place down an item frame like that on those 2 smooth top slabs on the sides, and then we're going to place down a red stained glass block in those item frames, and then we're just going to take signs and run it along those 3 slabs, just like that for the back there to create the brake lights, and pretty much everything like that. Just to double check to make sure we're not missing anything, we do have one thing we're going to add over here to the left side only. Like we did right here, we're going to grab ourselves a birchwood fence gate. We're going to place down 1 like this, coming off this nether brick stair, opened up to the side with a sign coming off like that. And this is only on the left side, as the left side has the driver's compartment, which we'll kind of start to work on in the next few layers and such. Anyways, that's going to do it for layer 2. With that, let's move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to this first sandstone slab right here. We're going to place down a black, pretty much coal block coming off like so. With that done, over here on the left side, on top of this birchwood fence gate here, we're going to place down an anvil. On top of this fence gate over here, we're going to place down another birchwood fence gate on top of it, which is going to be facing that direction. It'll look something like that. Now, coming off the anvil and the fence gate, we're going to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone block like this on both sides, like that, coming out toward the front. In between those blocks, we're going to place down an end rod, like so, to make the kind of the front grille there. And then we're going to grab ourselves an item frame, place it down on top of or on the sides there of those 2 smooth sandstone blocks, followed by a sign to kind of cover it up, so you get something that looks just like that. With that finished, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a birchwood fence post and also a lever. We're going to place down a lever flicked in toward the smooth sandstone block on the left side here. Over here on the right side, we're going to place down a birchwood fence post on top of that sandstone top slab, so you can see it's different on both sides there. Alright, so continuing on. Now, going ahead and continuing on, as you can already see, we have pretty much some asymmetrical stuff to the build. As you can see over here, the left side is different from the right side. So, we're going to have that kind of theme very apparent as we kind of continue on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go off this anvil. We're going to place down a smooth sandstone block, followed by one coming off this block of coal. Over here on the right side here, coming off the fence gate, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall like that. Now over here on this side, the left side, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall like so over here. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves smooth sandstone blocks. We're going to place down a row of 3 across the center like that. And then coming out over here on the left side, we're going to place down, or sorry, the right side, we're going to place down a sandstone top slab. Over here on the left side, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall like that, with a sign coming off of it like that for basically, again, kind of like the body right here. With that finished, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to take our smooth sandstone blocks, place down a row of 3 across the center again, followed by a sandstone top slab on both sides. With that finished, we need to go ahead and grab ourselves a sandstone stair. And we're going to place down a sandstone stair on both sides, and then come off the top slab, followed by a row of 3 of smooth sandstone across in between the stairs, and on the faces of the stairs also we're going to place down a sign like that on both sides, as this is part of our kind of little rungs for the soldiers to be able to easily climb into the vehicle. We're going to place down another row of 3 across the middle, followed by a sandstone top slab on both sides. We're going to repeat that again one more time. So 3 smooth sandstone full blocks in the middle, and a sandstone top slab on both sides, like so. After that, we're going to place down another row of 3, followed by a sandstone upside down stair on both sides, and again a sign coming off of it, like so. So again, very similar to what we did there, right there in that section. Then going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 3 of sandstone top slabs, or full blocks, followed by a sandstone top slab on both sides. We then want to grab ourselves a stone button and also a fence gate. We're going to place down a fence gate, come off the center block, followed by a stone button like that on either side of those 2 smooth sandstone blocks for a little bit of extra added detail. And with that done, that's going to pretty much do it for layer 3. With that, let's move on to layer 4. Alright guys, so continuing on, moving on to layer 4. For layer 4, we're going to start off by taking a sandstone slab. We're going to place it down on top of this end rod right there. After we have that done, on either side of this slab, pretty much on top of those smooth sandstone blocks, we're going to place down a lever on either side and flick them back like that. If you do open up a fence gate or anything like that, make sure you close it back up or open it depending on whatever happened to it. Then we're going to place down a birchwood fence post over here on the right side only. After that, after this half slab right here on top of a block of coal, we're going to place down a acacia wood full block, followed by an upside down acacia wood stair going off to the right side, with this sign coming on off the face of the stair like that. Over here on the opposite side, we're going to place down a sandstone upside down stair coming off the acacia wood block, followed by a upside down corner stair like that. We then want to place down a smooth sandstone block like so, and then we're going to grab ourselves a oak wood slab. We're going to place down an oak wood plank right here like that. And then we're going to place down a second oak wood plank going in like this, and a second sandstone slab going in as well. After that acacia wood plank there, we're going to place down 1 and 2 anvils just like that. And then after we have that done, we're going to place down a row of 2 here of sandstone half slabs. Now we do want to grab ourselves some nether brick stairs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 upside down stairs just like that, which will be part of our spare tire, which is going to be located right here, which we'll complete in the next layer, but we're going to keep it like that for right now. On this side also, we do have some detail we want to throw on, so we're going to grab ourselves a wither skeleton skull, a lever, tripwire hook, and we'll also need some kind of full block of some sort. We can just use a placeholder block for this. Now on this smooth sandstone block right here, we're going to place down a block that comes off of it, wither skeleton skull on top. We're going to delete this block and then place down a lever like that for the side mirror. And then we also just want to place down a tripwire hook coming off that oak wood plank, pretty much like so. And now with that done, they're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some smooth sandstone. We're going to place down a row of 5 all the way across like that. Once we have that complete, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of trapdoors. Now we will need to grab ourselves some placeholder blocks again. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And coming off those placeholder blocks, we're going to place down a row of 5 wooden trapdoors, and then we're going to break those blocks, and our wooden trapdoors should stay right there on the side. And we're just going to go and do the same thing over here on this side, just like this, to pretty much fill that in. And we also want to go and take signs, and we're going to place down signs all the way along the inside here of these trapdoors to kind of make them a little bit more solid from the outside there, make them look a little bit more, I guess you could say, better, at least in my opinion, instead of having those open holes and everything like that, which kind of, you know, takes away from the point of actually having armor and all that. So just like that. Then we want to grab ourselves some black wool. We're going to place down in a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 black wool blocks down the center, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 nether brick upside down stairs coming off those 5 black wool blocks, just like that on both sides there for the seats. Along the back here, we want to take sandstone stairs. We're going to place down a row of 5 of sandstone stairs across, just like that. And then we want to place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone blocks coming off the middle 3 upside down stairs. And we're just going to take signs and wrap it around the sides here of those smooth sandstone blocks. With that all finished, that's going to do it for layer 4. With that, let's move on to layer 5. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to layer 5. Now for layer 5, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to this row of birchwood, basically fence posts right here. We're going to place down a wither skeleton skull at a little bit of an angle. We want it to be a mirror that's supposed to kind of reflect off this area right here so the driver can see it. So we want it at a little bit of an angle, but we don't want it super drastic, just a slight angle like so. We then want to go ahead and take a wooden trapdoor. We're going to place it down on top of this acacia wood plank right there. To the side here on top of those 2 upside down stairs, we're going to place down 2 levers. We're going to flip these back as well, and the wooden trapdoor might open, so just make sure you close it back up. We then want to place down 2 rows of 2 of light gray stained glass after those 2 levers, just like that. On this side over here, pretty much the middle, or the right side of the glass blocks, we're going to place down 1 and 2 end rods like that. Again, we may need to close that wooden trapdoor if it pops up. And then we just want to place down 2 nether brick stairs, basically with their backs to each other like that, to kind of complete the spare tire there on the side like that. With that done, we're then going to place down another row of 5 of smooth sandstone on top of that previous row of 5 like that. We're going to grab ourselves some black wool blocks. We're going to place down a row of 5 of black wool on top of the row we placed in the previous layer, followed by a row of 5 of stone buttons on the black wool blocks, just like this on the sides there. And again, if you want to build up the sides here for a little bit of armor, you'll just do the same technique with the wooden trapdoors, except just up 1 more row. So it'll just be right on top of these, across like so. And then we're just going to place down a row of 5 of smooth sandstone on top of those 5 sandstone upside down stairs, followed by another row of 3 of smooth sandstone on top of those smooth sandstone blocks. And for these blocks here, we're going to go ahead and take signs. We're going to go ahead and wrap it around the side blocks, so like that. And then on the middle one, we're going to go ahead and actually place down a sign on the middle one, and we're going to place down a tripwire hook on both sides like that. So it should look something like that on the back there. And with that done, that's going to pretty much do it for layer 5. And with that, we'll move on to our final layers, which are basically going to be layers 6, 7, and 8. We're going to put all of our final stuff on and pretty much get this build complete. So with that, let's move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layers, we pretty much have our final layers for the build, layers 6 through 8. For this, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking wooden trapdoors. We're going to place down 4 wooden trapdoors on top of those 4 light gray stained glass blocks. After we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the center, basically this row of 5 of smooth sandstone. We're going to place down a sandstone stair on top of it, facing this direction, like so. We then want to grab ourselves a stone button, and on the back of the stair, we're going to place down a stone button. Then on either side, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some sandstone half slabs and place down sandstone half slabs like that on either side. If you do want to have the machine gun mounted on here, we're going to break this half slab right here on the right side. We're going to place down with a cobblestone wall like that. For this version, we will be putting the machine gun on, so I'm going to go ahead and do something like this. But if you don't want the machine gun mounted, you would just leave it how I had it previously. Anyways, after you have that done, we're going to go ahead and go back to the opposite side here. We're going to place down a sandstone stair on top of that row of 5 like that. Again, sandstone half slabs on either side of the stair on top of the smooth sandstone blocks. And along the back here as well, on top of this row of 3 of smooth sandstone, we're going to also place down a row of 3 of sandstone slabs. Now with that finished, on top of these 2 sandstone stairs, we're going to place down wooden trapdoors like that. And we just want to go ahead and basically crouch and place down a row in between them to make a nice kind of line that goes across there, like so. And that's going to pretty much do it for that. Now, to add the machine gun on, it's very simple. We have the cobblestone wall already here, so we're just going to go and build upon that. We're going to place down an anvil on top of the cobblestone wall, followed by a wither skeleton skull that comes off the side of it. On the back here of the gun, or the anvil, we're going to place down a dark oak with fence gate, opened up like that for the back of it. Then, more for the front, we're going to place down an upside down nether brick stair like that, coming off the anvil. And then on either side of this nether brick stair, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor like this. And then on the wooden trapdoor itself, we're going to place down a sign like that for some kind of armor panels to kind of protect the gunner for the front there. We then want to grab ourselves some end rods. We're going to place down 1 and 2 end rods coming off the nether brick stair. The last thing we're going to do is just go ahead and grab ourselves a redstone comparator. We're going to place it down on top of this nether brick stair like that, basically facing that direction like so. And once you guys have that done, that's going to pretty much do it for the South African Buffel MRAP. Very cool, interesting vehicle, and you know, kind of as I said, it's unique in, you know, its design and pretty much compared to anything really else out there. And I thought it was a really fun build, and it was a really nice one to redo, and it was one of those vehicles I redid with all my mass redos I've been working on lately. Anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this build. If you guys do want to use this design, I do ask that you guys give me credit for it. This could be anything with a sign on the build, to a link to my channel or this video. If this does appear on any social media sites, just be sure you get proper credit for it. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow, and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on building. So, as always, you guys give me credit for it. You're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. And that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.